Hello everyone, I'm Broughy1322 and welcome to this special edition video where I'm going to be basically taking you on a tour of a day with me. So this is in celebration of 50,000 subscribers. At the moment, it's Wednesday the 28th of October and we're currently on 49,700 and something. So I'm doing this a little bit in advance because I've got a few ideas of what might maybe happening today. I'm basically making, hopefully, 3 videos today in one day, so it's going to be action-packed. I've also got a few things to do in the real world, so I've got a camera down here as well, which is recording things, and I'll basically be chopping and changing different things and showing you guys, giving you guys a little bit of an insight into what I do throughout the course of a day. These subscriber milestone videos are normally pretty interesting and pretty different as well. You know, I always try to push the boat out with these, and 50,000 is a huge number, and I really do want to thank you guys for that, because honestly I never thought I would actually get to it. But yeah, we'll talk more about that later on as the day goes on. So yeah, the one thing that may be happening today possibly is I've got rumours and heard rumours that we get the Halloween DLC vehicles for GTA. So if I'm basically waiting for those to be released so that I can put out videos in terms of the top speed testing for the muscle cars and the obviously the fastest cars video for the Halloween DLC vehicles. By the time you guys watch this, they will probably already have been out, but yeah, I'm just basically waiting for that. That's kind of holding me up a little bit in terms of videos that I want to make. And if they do get released, it's going to be a very busy day. Getting all those cars, we're getting both of those cars tested, and then getting them out there into a video. So that's on top of the other video that I want to do, and on top of filming this as well. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And yeah, we've got the rest of the day to go. Alright, so I was just about to start my making my first video, and I thought, you know what, I might as well explain to you guys what I'm doing as we're going through the day. That would probably make a lot more sense. So this first video that I'm doing, hopefully if it works out, is going to be about YouTube Red and the way that content creators earn money on YouTube, and it's something that I think should be made and should be told. I don't know any other videos out there, and there's always this idea that YouTubers shouldn't talk about how much they earn for various different reasons. I'm going to completely go against that and try to explain a little bit more, because I think it's important for people to know, and for also people to know the whole idea behind YouTube Red and why there are some creators that are unhappy about it. So again, by the time that you guys see this, that will probably already be up, but that's basically what I'm going to start recording now in exactly the same format as you're seeing this. Hello everyone, I'm Broughy1322, and in this video it's kind of a one-off video, special video, where I'm going to be talking about something completely unrelated to gaming. No, terrible. Awful start. What the hell? God almighty. Right. I've become very aware that I've got a camera right there recording everything that I'm doing. Right, okay. Hello everyone, I'm Broughy1322. Holy shit. God almighty. Right, okay. Focus. Sweet Jesus. This is like the 5,000 subscriber outtakes video. Right. What do I even want to say? Hello everyone, I'm Broughy1322, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about YouTube Red and also how YouTubers earn money from YouTube. And this is something that honestly I don't think gets covered all that much. It's not something that I've generally seen talked about, and you know, there's always that general party line that YouTubers shouldn't talk about how much they earn and all that kind of stuff for terms and conditions or various reasons. But I've never personally explicitly been told that or seen that or read that. And I think it could be just something to protect people's backs, because nobody really likes talking about how much money they earn from something. So basically YouTube gives that 55% that they're not taking for themselves to the multi-channel network. The multi-channel network then takes a certain portion of that 55% and then gives the rest to the YouTuber. Now, multi-channel networks take various different amounts. Mine takes 5%, but the multi-channel network that I was with when I first started doing YouTube took 40%. So there are various different things. I'm not sure exactly what the standard going rate is now for multi-channel networks, but they take various different amounts. So thank you guys for watching. I know I've rambled on a little bit too long in this, but hopefully it's been an interesting video. Anyway, I really do appreciate your support as always, even just watching my videos, even if you use AdBlock and sharing them around. I really, really do appreciate each and every one of you being here. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, as always, I'll see you next time. Alright, so I just got done recording that video. I'm talking to you now down here. This is quite interesting using different cameras. That went on longer than I expected. I didn't expect that to be half an hour. I do tend to ramble. I do ramble. I know it's a problem. I like to make sure things are explained properly. But yeah, that video turned out to be half an hour of talking to a camera. So I'll probably try and cut that down. And that's probably what I'll do next. I'll focus on getting that video sorted. And hopefully by the time I've sort of got that edited a little bit and done a little bit of work on that, we may see some Halloween DLC vehicles. I'm hoping anyway, because that would I'm kind of really needing them to come out at this point. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do next, and I don't know, I'll put the camera somewhere else so you can kind of see what I'm doing, or maybe talk through some of the things that I'm doing on the screen as well. Alright, so these were actually my notes for that video. The advertisers and how much goes where and how much you actually earn and all that kind of stuff. I did all that beforehand because so I had it to hand, so it was quite a numbers oriented video. But I don't normally do that. Sometimes I will make notes before a video, but a lot of the time it is just me rambling on to a camera, to a microphone like this. But yeah, that I just thought it would be interesting to sort of show you the notes that I had there before that video, before I get rid of them. So here's the footage, the sound from that video, that half an hour long video. And what I'm going to do is basically do some basic editing. What I do is do a noise reduction, and there isn't all that much noise. This is Audacity, by the way, and I would recommend it to anyone who actually does want to get into recording videos. Audacity is probably the best to use, and it's also completely free. You don't need a lot of great stuff to make a YouTube video. You don't need great microphones, or probably the biggest expense if you're making a gaming channel is the capture card. So look at some of my early videos if you want proof of that. You don't need a lot. You just need to make sure that you're making decent content and content that you love to make. So done a noise removal there. Then I'm going to do a little bit of a compression, which basically just means that the highs are a bit lower and the lows are a bit higher. Just makes it sound a little bit better, and I'll obviously be doing that with all of the stuff that you're hearing now. And then I do a bit of a normalization to increase the volume a little bit to get it to where it should be. And that's pretty much it. That's the audio done. Then we export it. I just always call it number one, and then put it on the desktop, and then I drag it to the folder that I'm going to be making that video on. So yeah, I thought it would just be interesting to show you guys a little bit of how I sort this out, and some of this footage, some of this audio will no doubt end up in this video from those outtakes that you've probably already seen at this point. So all of the recording that I've just done is recorded using OBS, which is also what I'm recording this with, and that's what I use to record camera footage like you've just seen. But when it comes to game footage, I use the Elgato software. But when you get these OBS files, they come in FOV format, so that needs to be transferred to MP4. So what I do is just basically rename it and stick it in here, and then I use FFmpeg to change the file format from FOV to MP4. It's really quick, and this is how I do it. Copy, just do a bit of this. Pretty easy once you learn how to do it. Away you go, and then it basically copies that file into an MP4 format, and then that makes it usable for what I need to do with it, putting it into Vegas and starting to edit it down. So here we are in Vegas. This is from here. I've obviously named a bit of a humorous title there with YouTube money, but we've got the video file from OBS. We've got the sound file that I exported earlier from Audacity. Put those both into Vegas, and this is what we've got. Now, normally this would also have sound on it, but I obviously messed it up when I was setting the recording settings for OBS. This is probably the messed up bit that you've already seen where I made a mistake at the start, but I can basically delete that. I need to now sync this up and then basically edit this down because it's half an hour of bullshit, and it could certainly be a lot less than that. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do now, and that I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'll let you know, and I'll give you an update on what's happening next. This guy rambles on so bloody much, it's absolutely unbelievable. 23 minutes of tosh, 24 minutes, 25 minutes nearly. Bollocks. Anyway, video's done. So this is it. Video's all done. You guys have probably already seen this, but yeah, this is the process. You know, sticking it into Vegas, doing all this. It's all done, and now it's 2:30. I'm going to set this away rendering, and that would be done like this. All my settings, if anyone wants to check the render settings, if you want some advice on that, there you go. But yeah, I'm going to set this away rendering and get something to eat. I need some dinner now because I haven't had anything. So that's next. Hope you're enjoying this video so far, spending a day with me. I live a really interesting life, don't I? Yeah, I don't live an interesting life at all. Right, so I've got a few things to do in the real world. As you may be able to see out the window there, it is raining. Now you probably can't see. It's typical British weather. Horrible, basically. So I figured I would bring you guys with me though. I have the trusty GoPro. I'm going to pop that in my car, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this day with Broughy. I don't really get up to much, honestly. It's pretty boring, but there you go. Anyway, I'll see you in the car. Alright, so that was fun. I don't know how much of that footage that I got on the GoPro will be usable. This is what I used. I basically... the story about this is I actually bought this because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to put the GoPro on my helmet for the Real Life Racing series. So I bought this sort of gooseneck thing with this, and this is what I used to place it on the cart in that one video that we got from that. And then I just took this off. It's all interchangeable. But then obviously the Real Life Racing series kind of stopped being able to allow that. So yeah, I figured I might as well use this and put it in the car and bring you guys along on my little journey. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully some of the footage will be usable at least. I don't really know. I haven't checked it yet, but hopefully something will be usable. Today has been a really weird day. I've got to be honest. Been recording everything that I'm doing and having to think about recording it rather than just doing it is really, really weird. At the minute it's 5 o'clock now to end the day. That video has rendered. It's now uploading. I may set it to go live tonight. Hopefully, possibly after I've streamed or near the end of it. Streaming in 2 hours now, so I've got to get some food. I do want to do a little bit of editing for the top speed video for the Sports Classics. So the muscle cars footage is already done. I'm literally just waiting for the one muscle car that we're going to get for the from the Halloween DLC. Again, I'm not sure exactly when this video will go up because I'm not sure when I'm going to hit 50,000 subscribers, but you may have already seen that, you may have not, but the muscle cars, all the footage is done, all the top speed is done, and all of the footage has been recorded for the Sports Classics now as well. And I'm imagining that the Sports Classics won't be out before you see this video, so you'll be getting a little bit of a sneak peek into the next top speed video, and I'll do a little bit of what I normally do and talk over it a little bit as well and explain what I'm doing to get these top speed values for the top cars, because I did want to include a little bit of my vehicle testing. It's not the original vehicle testing, but at least it's showing you a little glimpse into what I have to do when it comes to testing for and working out the top speeds of all the cars for those videos. So I'll get straight into that now. Alright, so this is Elgato. This is what I use to record all my gameplay. And here is the footage for each one of the vehicles in the Sports Classics class in terms of top speed testing. There's some that I've already done on my own, but these were basically getting help from other people. As you can see, they're all about 15 minutes long, so every single car that you see me test in this top speed testing series, each one takes about 15 minutes to test. And basically what I do is get help from other people. You know, I get their cars, I swap them over, and then do the testing as normal. I'll just show you a little bit of a clip here. So, you know, we're going through, I get out of my car as soon as it starts, jump into the Corker Classic there, and go take that on the usual top speed run. And I do that 5 times for every single car. Now, when I want to work out the top speeds of the cars, I've got one here which was left over, so I'll do the Tornado because that will be the quickest. So there's the file that has been produced by Elgato. And basically what I do, I drag this into the titles area. This is just a random Sony Vegas file. And because I know where after doing this, I can tell based on the sound file at the bottom here where the checkpoints are, where I hit the checkpoints. So what I do is go here, do that. And basically what I'm looking for is the point at which the car hits the checkpoint and the checkpoint changes colour. As you can see there, that's the difference. And then I delete what's in front. And then I do the same for the second checkpoint. Delete it there, and then I measure how that is, how long that takes, and the answer is in the bottom right hand corner here, 7 minutes and 10 milliseconds. Well, it's technically 10 frames. So to work what that is, it's quite easy, but I'll show you. It's 10 frames and it's a 30 FPS video. So 10 divided by 30. That's basically 7.333333 seconds. So yeah, this is my top speed file. I've got calculations here. Here it is for the top speeds of all the cars that I've done so far. Sneak peek into those. There's only 4 of them. But what I do is, as you can see, tornado there. Pop this into there, 7.333, and then I have to do that for all 4 of the other runs as well. Get an average, and then it gives me the mile per hour here. It's obviously all being worked out via this. And then I've got to do that for every single run for every single car. So it takes a while. It's not just a case of being able to do the run and get the top speed straight away. It's a bit of effort, but ultimately I think it does provide some good videos and gives you guys the best idea of these top speeds as accurately as possible. And then what I do is take all that footage and put it into the video that you know, this is just all I'm doing here is just getting the top speeds. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And I guess I'll go and get ready for streaming later on. Tony?
Hello.
There he is. Ready to do this?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Are we on the stream yet?
No.
Cool. Everything's working.
Oh, really?
Absolutely everything.
You've just jinxed it at this point.
Capture card's working. Mic just plugged in and worked. Headset just connected via Bluetooth.
This never happens.
Sound is coming out of my controller into my headset.
No way. That's the most amazing thing.
Even my internal mic on my headset's working, so I'm not shouting. Everything's working.
It's amazing. How does this happen? Do you know what it is?
The moment you start streaming, I'm going to press record on my capture card. My laptop's going to crash. And then fucking everything is going to go wrong.
Everything. The Xbox will crash in sympathy. The TV will break.
Yep.
You can guarantee it. No, it's Gears, man. The universe knows that we're about to play Gears co-op. It just knows that it's just going to work.
Well, give us a shout
that's fair. I have actually put it on the title. I'll just start now.
All right, I'll talk to you in a bit then.
All right, okay. Are we here? Are we live? Hello? Hello? I think we're here. This ain't no GTA Wednesday. C. Wilson. Get it right. This is just Wednesday. Anything can happen on a Wednesday. The only thing that's guaranteed is there's no GTA on a Friday. I am good, thanks. How is everybody? This has been one of those busy days of video making. You'll see the video in 2 hours when it goes live, but tonight's all about Gears. Gonna do some Gears single player for those who've never seen it. You can watch it. It's got a good storyline, Gears of War, so if you don't like the multiplayer aspect, it's certainly worth watching the single player. Zero Striker subscribed 5 months in a row. Thank you, Zero Striker. Hoover Maneuver, you did play Gears on 360 and it was awesome. It is awesome. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. By the way, guys, remember this moment. For those of you who are here, 30 odd people, you may see this in a video at some time in the near future. That's all I'll say. Alright, so that's it. We are officially done. Stream is over with. Stream was finished. I'm now just doing this quick little wrap up, if you like. What can I say? thank you guys so much. I haven't quite got 50,000 subscribers right now, but by the time you guys see this, I will have done. Hopefully, anyway. Fingers crossed. I think I'm 240 away at this point, right as I'm sat here right now. But 50,000, unbelievable. I can't really say anything that all of the other YouTubers in the world who ever get any kind of subscriber milestone never say. It's something that you never really expect. A lot of work goes into the videos that I make and the stuff that I do, but it's all worthwhile. And I really, really do thank you guys for just being here and sharing my stuff and watching the stuff that I have to put out. I really, really do appreciate it. So I hope you've enjoyed this sort of little video of a day in the life of me. It's been strange. I'll put it out there. It's been very, very strange to have to think about recording everything that I have to do. But it's been fun. It's been interesting to do something different. And these subscriber milestone videos have always been about doing something a little bit different. I'm not really the vlogging kind of type, but yeah, it's been interesting to do something a bit different. And if you want to check back on all my other subscriber milestone videos, the link for that playlist is in the description. I would definitely recommend the 5,000 subscriber outtakes. But yeah, my voice is starting to go now. 3-hour stream, playing Gears with Tony. It's time to end it there. So once again, just thank you guys so much for all of your support, all of your continued support as well. It just blows me away every single day, and I really enjoy making videos, reading all your comments and doing all this kind of stuff that I do. So thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you next time.